Aha!
Aha.
Bam!
So, you used to read a lot about voodoo and satanic rituals, but you don't know anything about devil worship?
Well, obviously, I just meant we don't worship the devil. We're not devil worshippers here at Atlas, Inspector. Ridiculous.
But the point is, Ryan, that you claim not to know anything about it, but admitted you were obsessed with it when you were younger. Are you sure none of that made its way onto the Atlas course? And that Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything within that course?
Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything other than her own imagination, Inspector. Look, we do use some techniques that some students find difficult, disturbing. We encourage them to see things differently, that's all. And some people simply aren't up to that. Some people, like Lisa, that's why we introduced the aptitude test.
What's the aptitude test?
This.
He's gonna shoot me! Nope, it's just an aptitude test. Okay.
We ask students to fill in an aptitude test, medical history, psychological issues, that kind of thing, any medication that they have used in the past, any medication that they currently are using. Here, take a look. Basically, it's just to try and make sure that we don't get another Lisa.
Has it worked?
Well, touch wood, so far, yes.
Can I keep a copy of this?
I wonder how much importance they actually give to this test. And what are they doing that's so disturbing anyway? Thank you. Probably be back later.
Oh, I'll be back later. For the love of God, I'll be back later. Simon, Emma, Rebecca, and Paul. We'll start with the course of Simon, then we'll move on to the Emma.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Let's choke down this Simon course.
Did you do a test before you started at Atlas?
Oh, yeah. It was all just questions about if I had any illnesses or mental health problems or stuff like that, you know. But they didn't actually ask for any proof, so I could have lied through your teeth on that one.
Oh.
I don't think they actually checked.
Interesting.
Oh, the Simon course is complete. Now on to the Emma course.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Have you seen one of these before?
No, not this one exactly, but we had to fill something similar in on the first night at Atlas. One of those aptitude tests. No, fitness and stuff like that.
Oh, the best course. Man, I knew you'd like Simon, you wad. Filled in similar force test, asked about general fitness.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Bing!
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Do you know anything about this?
It's the aptitude test, isn't it, for Atlas? What do you want to know?
Do you know why it was introduced?
I think they had some trouble with some unsuitable students. I suppose you have to be careful who you work with.
And who you marry, because your husband's knobbing Emma. But carry on.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Let's talk to the... What's the point? I talked to Paul. I'm not going to talk to that fucking guy. Never seen it before. Alright, cheers. I had to take it off. Thank you.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Can you tell me a bit about this, please? It's the Atlas aptitude test.
What do you want to know?
What does it test, exactly?
It's a test we introduced to make sure that any students didn't have any major personality problems, skeletons in the cupboard, so to speak. We introduced it because we had a little bit of a problem with one of the students.
Lisa.
You are well informed.
And what do you think it was that disturbed her?
I believe that the course proved to be too demanding for her. We discovered that she had one or two psychological problems.
He wears contact lenses. You can see he wears contact lenses.
And did you change anything else on the course apart from introducing the test?
We increased the entrance age to 21. Well, wasn't much, but it's about the only thing we could do. We didn't want another Lisa. We didn't want students turning round and suing us, did we?
Raise the course age to 21. Born in 94. So she'd have been in 2010. She'd have been 16. I don't know when this. I don't know what year it is. Sorry, I'm really stuck here. Aha!
So nobody has ever been affected by auto-hypnosis, except Lisa.
Hypnosis wasn't the problem, Inspector. Lisa was the problem with Lisa. That's why we introduced the test.
But the hypnosis was the trigger, wasn't it?
Lisa arrived on the course believing we were all devil worshippers. She was nuts to start with. We didn't make her like that.
Well, as far as I can tell, Paul, you've had one student accuse you of devil worship and 2 others commit suicide. Some of your students aren't having a very good time on this course, are they?
Nonsense. Kate was enjoying every minute of it. She couldn't get enough of it.
Really?
She was full of the joys of life. Bubbly, confident, flirty.
With who?
You mean with whom?
With whom?
Pretty much everybody. Including me, as I remember.
Oh, you dirty old bastard.
And, did you respond?
I don't get into relationships with students, Inspector. Company policy. It's not professional.
Interesting admission that Kate flirted with him. There's no way Paul would have turned down an opportunity like that. Be back later on, if that's okay.
Better call the chief. Yeah, I'll call the chief. Chief, you won't fucking believe it. He's knobbed them all. He's knobbing them all. Chief, we should get down here, mate. We can fucking clean up. Jenks, what have you got for me?
I'm here. Go on, Jenks.
Chief, so Paul admitted that they made a few changes because of Lisa's reaction to the course, but he wasn't giving anything away. They're still all denying the devil worship. Oh, and he mentioned that Kate had flirted with him.
How old is he?
Well, he suspected she was gold digging. Says he turned her down anyway. So
He didn't say that.
With students.
Well, I wouldn't take Paul Rand's word for that. Are you sure it wasn't him trying it on with Kate?
I can try to find out.
Do that, and make sure he hasn't tried it on with anyone else either. He's a smooth operator by the sound of it, Jenks. The worst kind.
Okay, thanks, Chief. I'll call later.
Smooth operator. He's a smooth Satanist operator. So, you said you don't get involved with the students, and yet... Oh, wait, wrong house. No, we're not going to talk to you. Never seen it before. Never heard of it. Think we're talking about what? That's the extent of that guy's answers.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Why can't I ask him about that? Wait, what was that related to? Oh yeah, the Atlas auto-hypnosis. Are you fucking kidding me? So it says here, Kate Vine flirted with Paul, avoids relationships with students. And then when you look at Freedom Necklace, bought a Freedom Necklace for a student. And yet he doesn't get involved in personal relationships. Like, I thought that would be a contradiction. Emma's guilt. Hardly knew Emma. Yeah, he's just sitting there going through his notes, pulling things out, masks and stuff, and then he's like, I'll be back later. Emma and the necklace. But I can't go talk to Emma about it because I've already spoken to her about it, I think. Hardly knew Emma. And...
Aha.
Fuck me. I thought I did that, sorry.
You say you didn't know Emma, yet you bought her a Freedom Necklace.
I don't remember saying anything about buying Emma a necklace.
So you didn't buy her one? So you did buy her one. So that means you must have known her, and quite well too.
Stop making such a big thing about this, Inspector. Look, I've been around a few years.
You guys.
Clock is ticking. And I admit I have an embarrassing weakness for attractive women.
Especially ones that are 30
It was a
years
stupid
younger than you.
mistake. But that's all it was.
So you're saying you tried it on with her?
No, I didn't try it on. I bought her a necklace. I'm not aware that there's a law against buying presents unless, of course, the Third Reich has been elected while I was at a bridge party.
I don't think the
Emma
Nazis
was
cared
old
about
enough
that
to
kind of
make
thing.
Decisions for herself.
I played a lot of Hearts of Iron,
As a matter
mate.
of fact, she decided that she didn't want to be bothered with an old fool like me, so nothing happened, no mistakes, nobody got hurt. All right.
Like father,
Interesting.
like son. No surprises there. I wonder how many students Paul has tried it on with.
Excuse me, sir, but it's time to goose.
So you avoid relationships with students, except for Emma, who you tried to date.
Oh, come on, Inspector, that was a long time ago.
And what about Kate Vine? Did you try to date her or not?
Oh, don't be so ridiculous, Inspector. Kate was an exceptionally clever girl. She knew exactly what she wanted, and she knew how to get it.
You mean that Kate approached you?
It wouldn't surprise me if she was playing everyone in the group. Kate had more enemies than you'd think. She was a very, very manipulative young woman.
O'clock, it's getting late. I'm gonna have to pick up the pace if I'm gonna solve this by midnight.
Oh, fuck me, we've really got till midnight? Wonder who's in the pub, yeah.
I really don't think it's my place, darling.
It is your place here.
I just don't want to tell tales.
Tell him about Simon. You know what happens when we don't use upset.
So it's going to be that kind of evening, is it?
Oh,
Problems?
Hello, Inspector.
oh. Oh, I've got a whole new thing for Rebecca now. Press the bell!
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. Be back later on, if that's okay.
What's up with the music? Ah! Oh, hello.
Well, isn't that interesting?
That's also, I'm pretty sure, not really legal.
Ask about a few more things, please. The cupboard downstairs, there's a lot of unopened stuff in it.
Is there?
Prescriptions. Made out to you.
Oh, they're just spare painkillers. The chemist always gives us too many. He's a friend of the family.
I mean, I want her to tie me up
Probably be back later.
and fucking torture me. Rebecca! Visit the lodge again? What lodge? The lodge. Ah, Eden Lodge. Let's talk to the chief first. We'll warm up slowly. Chief. It's Jenks. I know who it is. It's Jenksy. Alright, Chief. It's Jenks. Oh, Jenks.
Any news, Jenks?
Made a bit of a discovery at the pub, Chief. Apparently Rebecca takes what I think is a morphine derivative. She had some on prescription in a cupboard at the pub.
What did she say about that?
Well, I couldn't make her out, to be honest, but she didn't admit it was morphine. And I saw Ryan taking something from the cupboard too. Didn't see what it was, though.
It could have been the same thing. Well, check it out and get back to me, will you?
Certainly will. Speak later.
Okay, bye-bye.
What's wrong with Chief? Chief's dying. Gotta solve the case before Chief dies. I'm dying, Jenks. I'm dying. Lodge. Hello? What's Simon dropped there?
They're going to have
Bit
to send a
careless,
follow-up
Simon.
detective to
Probably
solve the
nothing
series of
important, but at
burglaries
this
since
stage,
Jenks
I need all the
arrived.
clues I can get.
Yes, they are going to have to send a follow-up detective because Jenks is a fucking burglar. Oh, hello. Just pocket it, Jenks. He'll know. What did I find? A key ring. St. Bernard de Menthon. Emma.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
What is this?
What do you know about this?
This is Simon's. I bought this from when we were on holiday. Has he lost it?
He dropped it.
He can't keep anything.
What? I didn't see that.
Have you seen this before?
Nope. Sorry, never heard of him.
Damn, Emma, stop giving me those eyes.
That's it for the time being.
I know
Thank
you like the older men, or is that the other one? Is that the dead one? I can't remember. I know you're into it.
I think you dropped this outside. Someone you know.
Oh, this is just from some IT guy I met. I don't need it.
Enough. I noticed some numbers on the back. Do you need these?
I don't know. What is it?
1905.
Oh,
Six.
That's just a pin for something. It's okay. I can remember it.
So not an offshore savings account or anything.
No. It's not important.
Oh, really?
Is this yours?
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's from my keys. Where did you find that?
Just outside.
Right. Oh, it must have come off when Nathan dropped my keys off. He was borrowing my car.
That's very trusting.
Yeah, I suppose it is. I am a bit too trusting, really. It's a new car as well.
Simon.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
What's that a PIN number on their business card? You should also call the chief for an update. Fuck me. James, Rebecca, Ryan, Paul. Alright, let's start with Ryan. Because he's a piece of shit. Boom. I heard your wife's an opium addict.
A few more questions, please.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
Damn.
Know anything about this?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. We have our own IT chap. Lovely chap, in fact. Fat and sweaty, though. It's like a double act, doesn't it?
Come. Why's your wife on opium all
Do
the
you
time?
know what the medicine in the cupboard at the pub is for?
You'd better ask Rebecca about that. I'm not exactly sure what's in there. She tends to keep her wares under lock and key. So, you know, our wedding night was quite a surprise.
Tell me more.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Do you know anything about this?
No.
No, sorry.
Damn. What about this? Shit.
Have you seen this before?
No.
I mean, I want to say to her, how come I was able to open it, but your husband says it's locked? Like...
Be back later on, if that's okay.
It's annoying that you can't use other people's testimony against them. Not against them, but to say, that's funny, because your husband says, blah. Oh, well, he's wrong. I guess that's what they could
A
just
few
say.
more questions, if you don't mind.
No.
Seen this before anywhere?
No.
What about this?
Do you know who this is? Dean Hayfield, Aztec.
Sorry, never heard of him. We have some prisoner of a sort who does our IT. Large guy. No manners.
Not a Satanist?
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
James is useless. Bria, he said prisoner.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
No.
Seen this before? Don't think so.
Who's this?
Recognise this at all?
Yeah, he fixed my laptop.
Does he live locally?
I think so.
Brilliant. Thank you. Dean Hayfield, Managing Director of Tech. Broadway Industrial Estate, Unit 4, High Lane, Bennington.
Thank you. Probably
Edmonton.
be back later.
That's near here, isn't it? Where's High Lane? Chief, it's Jenks. I've learned barely anything since our last call, but I thought I'd update you.
Carry on, Jenks.
Not much else has happened, except I found out that Simon Thompson owns a car which he lends out to friends, apparently.
Bit trusted.
That's what I thought.
Anything else?
I'm afraid that's all I've got at the moment.
Well, keep going, Jenks. Go and quiz Thompson about that car, will you?
Will do, Chief.
Aye.
Who's Thompson? PIN number. Where was locked? Oh, wait a second. No!
A couple more questions.
No,
if that's okay.
no, I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. Probably be back later.
Sorry, I meant to sneak around behind your house. Sorry. Might be.